Blarla. Today's episode is sponsored by Calumnius. Thank you, my guy.
New trade route available. Lethis, because you honoured Pharaoh and Seth by sending 400 fish to Men-Nefer in time for the Great Festival, a new trade route to Abu can now be opened. What do they do? Abu. So we can buy straw from Abu. We can buy grain from them. Gems and flax. They will buy reeds. That's interesting. Clay. They'll buy clay and papyrus. It's really cheap water route as well. Okay. Well, we're buying enough straw. Now what I'm going to do is close the shipwright so that those people can work more heavily in other areas. Foreign army invades. A Kushite army is approaching and will reach your city in 9 months. I think it's probably going to be fine because we have all these archers. So I would imagine that our first, that they'll be small in number, right? Tell us if it was a naval attack. I hope so, because I'm just going to hope that it's a few foot soldiers that we can handle. To satisfy citizens' needs, the city of Abu requests that you send 200 meat in 12 months. Helping Abu could bring us benefits later. Well, this should be fine, right? What we'll do is we'll put accept none here. And we will see about accepting meat here. It's already going. We need to make sure that we stockpile. There we go. Because it's already on its way. Now, they have food, but they don't have the religious facilities. But I think it's okay to sort of keep this a bit smaller. Mind you, saying that. There are some bits we can set up here. Kushite army will arrive in 1 month. I hope it's going to be okay. Ooh, your budding town now houses 500 residents. That's nice. Bast. Lavish festival. We can now ship the meat. Good. With that in mind, now let's not stockpile meat. Let's empty that because some meat's just about to arrive to it. And we will get meat again accepted here. There we go. And come back. So we just walked it all the way there. Now they have to walk it all the way back. Well, I don't know what to say. We must be about ready for this army to invade. Yes. Okay. Enemy on our territory. It's time to fight. I don't like that that shows water. Oh. I think that's the first time we've left our enemies entirely uncontested. I didn't. Okay, right. Well, we'll get some ships then. Oh, that's interesting. Nothing happened. So if we just left armies completely uncontested. Okay, look. The point is that we do need to build some boats, all right? Let's just do it. So, a warship wharf. They're quite expensive. I want to build 2. It's expensive. And the thing is we would need people to work them. We're going to need to import wood. Oh my goodness. So we could buy wood from Byblos. Water route of 1400. We could buy wood from Salima Oasis. Land route at 820. Yeah. So I think that's the one we'll go with. It's cheaper, it's easier, let's get it done. We will accept wood into here. A small amount. Okay. Import to maintain 200 because this is expensive. Wood's expensive. We need to build 2 ships. Okay. We're going to need a small village over here. We'll do this. Oh, the money, the money. Because your reputation in the kingdom recently increased, a new trade route to Men-Nefer can now be opened. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Put water in. And we will put a bazaar in. We should probably do the apothecary. The architect's post. Oh, it's also expensive though, isn't it? We need to open up the shipwright. So they start, once they'll get their supply of wood, they'll start building the warships. We're down to 500 gold. We need to do festivals, Ra. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. A small blessing from Bast. Pleased that your city honours her. She's thrown a festival so that all the gods will notice your piety. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, that's incredible. Quick. Throw her another one. Can't help but notice these ones are devolving from lack of water. So we were given the emergency funds. No. But the shipwrights. No, we've got one.
As dangerous as a crocodile, ready to attack our invaders when they arrive.
Okay, so we have one warship. We've got another one on the way. I'm going to stop trading wood. No more wood. So we could fit a fishing wharf in next to the shipwrights. So why not? Get another fishing dock here. Because of their dreams of empire, the Kushite army is approaching and will reach your city in 9 months. Okay, this time I feel like we're better prepared. I hope so. They'll probably have like 3 ships this time or something, and then everything will get destroyed. Oh. The city of Salima Oasis requests that you send 1,500 pots in 12 months. Well, for a start, I was thinking about building a second bazaar here because I've noticed that they do just sort of stick around these corners, which is no good. So we're going to put another bazaar here to try and get these houses. I feel like it might be worth expanding across the river here for pots. We've got just over 2,000 from the emergency funds to get this up and running. It'd have to be fairly significant to get that many pots in that amount of time. Oh my goodness. So 2 storage yards, 1 for clay, 1 for pots. Stockpile pots. Okay. At least once these pots are done, we could start maybe exporting. So firstly, we're going to need clay pits. Now, I think clay comes out much faster than pots, so this might be enough. Again, we can't have it too close because they get all upset and whatnot. And some pause that. So we've got 1,400 doubloons left. We could do with some temples over here. The temples, 150 each. Not too bad. Not too bad. So the clay pits have started. Potters are staffed. They just need the clay to come in. Right, here comes clay, and it's going straight to the potters. A blessing from Bast. Is it another? Oh, blesses houses and bazaars with bounty of food and goods. I noticed the granite blocks are piling up a bit. Is this boat going to buy them?
I don't know why we came. This city never trades, and the short leave is boring.
Well, that's interesting. Maybe we've already done... Oh, there's nobody working at the docks. Yeah, that'll do it. Well, we could turn the recruiter off and the academy. Because they're all trained up. Our archers. So that might push some workers to the docks. Because it's 10 workers at the recruiter, 20 at the academy. Where could we fit in the temples? If we have Bass Temple can go here. We have 6 months left to get from 100 pots to 1,500 pots. I just don't know if it's going to be happening. Army will be here in 1 month. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We'll get some... We'll get a Ra temple here. Seth temple there. Right, so it is water by the looks. Ah. Okay, this time. This time. Okay. Oh, and on foot. Uh-ohs. It's both. Okay, so we lost one of our ships. We lost a warship and an archer. Okay. So the shipwrights are immediately working on replacing that warship. Okay. I'm still not going to buy in any more wood, though.
I have to go clear across the city with these goods.
Whoops. I didn't mean to click on
It'll
that.
take all day.
We are running very low on money. I don't know if we're going to get these pots. I don't know if we're going to get these pots done. Another army is approaching in 9 months' time. Of course, I've turned the recruiter off, trying to get the docks working. The docks still aren't working. Okay. Right. If we put a priority there like this, hopefully that will get people working at the dock. We really need people to work at the dock. I need to earn more money. I need to earn more money. Is there nobody working at the palace? There's nobody working at the palace either. Why? Ah, is it because of this? Oops, didn't mean to do that. This roadblock, this silly roadblock stops everything from functioning. Because the recruiters can't get through. Honestly, the roadblocks, they make everything come to a standstill. So just to try and get my gold is not going to the town palace either. But the recruiter should now be able to get to the houses. 1,000 people now call your city home. You know, to free up workers, I think I'm going to close the cattle ranches. Because they don't produce food very quick. They just don't. And I might stop importing straw for the moment. Let's do it this way. And I think I might build tax offices. We need to get this gold shifting. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Fully staffed. Let's see if we can shift these blocks. So the army will reach your city in 6 months. Okay. Not going to hold any festivals. Not doing that. I wonder if we're going to need like more boats, more soldiers. I just don't know. And we can't afford it anyway. Your time has run out and you still have not sent the 1,500 pottery to Selima Oasis. Got quite high unemployment and we're getting a little bit of gold. What I might do is see about building more gold mines. Oh, we sold those blocks. That's how we could afford it, you see. Unemployment down from 8% to 3%. We could also fit in a fishing wharf here. The Kushite army will arrive in 1 month, hell-bent on conquest. They're going to destroy us, aren't they? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Why, it was a crushing defeat. Invaders pillaged your treasury. 930 Dabans were stolen, and some of your buildings were destroyed. No, they've now retreated, but that will not be the case if your city finds itself in debt, or if your low kingdom rating falls too low. Fire in the city. Flames are sweeping through parts of the city. Oh no. Oh look, they've destroyed our security walls. That's our military recruiter. I think that was a bazaar. Our granite quarry's gone. Okay, one boat returned, but otherwise the soldiers didn't. All of our money's gone. Okay. First things first. Right. Keep the gold coming in. That's step one. So I'm going to... Oh, what is this? Oh, we can do the pottery. Let's get that done. That'll help with the kingdom rating. We will see about getting this quarry back in, because we earn money from that. So we need to get that going again. And we'll get this up and running again. Okay. We should get this tax office rebuilt here. Because that'll help bring in some cash. We are interested in getting the coffers back up. Now, this would have been an architect's post, and then get that gold mine going. Right here, I'm not going to worry about this because, to be honest, it doesn't seem to get us much. I don't know. Now, the walls for protection are actually quite important. The recruiter can wait for the moment, although it's not great. What did we have here? The apothecary and an architect's post and a firehouse. Okay, because we've got some money coming in. Kingdom rating falls. Because you were tardy in fulfilling the request of Selima Oasis for the pottery, the Egyptian people are displeased with you and your kingdom rating has fallen. What are we looking at? We're still good. We're still good. Okay. We could do with getting a festival going, really. It's been so long. Bast. I might just do a common festival. Keep that gold coming. Keep that gold coming. City unemployment is back up. We've lost a dentist here. Don't really need the dentist, but it's so cheap. We'll put it in and it does provide jobs. We've got a police station here as well that we could put back in nice and cheap. I think we should put this bazaar back in again. It's nice and cheap, but offers jobs, food, you know, the whole kit and caboodle really. Buy fish. In terms of military, we need to look at really increasing our navy. To do that, we're going to need a lot of flat space. So here looks like a good place for these 5, 6, 7. We could get 7 around there. There are crocodiles here. I think we would have to put fishing boats between them where possible, because there's no decent place for growing food on here. We'll do a lavish festival for Bast now. Now, we need to get the recruitment going on here again, and we're going to have to look at the other business. Now, the recruiter's expensive. Oh no, the recruiter's cheap. There we go. There's the recruiter. so we can start getting our archers building again. We are going to need 1,000 so that we can build our infantry. In fact, I might get that built now. Okay. And we would need to think about this copper mine. We're going to need the weapons smith. We're going to need the weaponsmith. Which might be able to stick out here. So it's all close by. We've got to look at this money though. So the weaponsmith is cheap. Let's pop him in. He's also going to need a storage yard. This storage yard will accept weapons and copper. Right. We'll let the money catch up a little bit there. We're only a little bit. There we go. 12 gold. Got an itch on my head. We need to get people working this. We'll turn on this copper mine as well. What do they need? No entertainment. Because we could do with probably starting to bolster some of this. So what if we looked into, as a minimum, jugglers? Yeah. Right. Because I can't do bit for the Senate House or whatever. So see about getting a bit of minor entertainment around, and it might help some of the houses upgrade a bit in this area. You know. Now, this has started to operate. Archers are coming. We'll be creating weapons for them. So that bit's up and running, and we're in credit. Slightly. The houses are starting to upgrade a bit. Okay, great. We're probably going to get some unemployment, but we could always look at more money making, more trading, couldn't we? Let's see about doing a festival for Ra while we've got some cash. So the next thing we need to be looking at, I think, is the settlement over here. Ferry landings over here, I guess. Going to want that to go somewhere where we won't be able to place these ports, right? Okay, so we've got another army coming in 12 months. This has become quite desperate. We've got this running. Can we get a fishing dock in here? Oh, we can. I'm going to pop that in. With more workers on the way in, we might also get in more gold mines. We shall put in another architect's post, I think, down here, and fire. Yeah. Okay. 12 months, no money, but increasing route to money. Right, so we need to figure out where to get a water crossing. Somewhere from here is probably going to be the most sensible. Let's work this out. It may have to be down here. Not the best. Not the best. I think we will attach it up that way. 69 doubloons. Excellent. So we'll look at doing that. Okay, now they had 4 last time, so I think we should now aim for 6. Which means we'd need to build 4. And they are so expensive. Look. People may have to go without over here for a bit. We can build 2 here and 2 there. Let's do something like this. At minimum, we're going to get supply water. We'll get that in for now. We're desperate to keep it cheap because we've got to buy wood. There are 200 units in there. I think we should buy some wood, which is tragic. Would 200 wood make 2 boats? Possibly. Import to maintain 200. Let's do that. Because it's expensive. Yeah. We need... Right. We're going to build 1 fishing wharf instantly. So that we can try and get a gauge on these shipwrights. And how much wood it's taking for one of these wharfs. A warship berths here between battles. Any city on the Nile ought to have at least a couple of defensive ships at the ready. Good advice, all right. So they have immediately started to make a ship. That might be for the fishing wharf, though, because it doesn't seem like they've used any wood. Which is sort of interesting, isn't it? The people are coming for here. It just takes them a while because it's quite a long way, isn't it? Right, we've bought the wood, so I'm now going to stop the trading on that because it's so expensive. Look, we're minus 420 now. How are the soldiers coming along down here? They're all archers. We've almost got our archers back. They are making weapons, but it's slow going, isn't it? It is slow going. We need additional workers in the city. That's also a thing. I might see about starting to build up some houses here as well. Right, so we now have people working at this wharf. We also have a crocodile walking around, by the way. I am going to build... It's expensive again. It's expensive. But we are going to build a wall, I think, right across there. Keep those crocodiles away from my people. Here comes a ship. Still got 200 wood. Yeah, I think it takes 100 wood per wharf, which is not so bad. Okay, we could really do with getting, I think, a fishing dock in here, but one problem at a time. The money really needs to be sunk into the warships, I think, at the moment. We also really need... Ah, look, we've got one of the infantry. Okay, the Kushite army will reach your city in 6 months. I'm legit scared. I think we could go one of 2 directions. And I think I'm going to say get the boats built. Get the boats built. Get more houses in. I'm just going to build it. And hopefully we'll get the gold in. Let's put... It's so tough. Let's put the fishing dock in here. Get a bazaar built. They are building another wharf. Now we just need to try and get the gold out of these mines and into the town palace. Pronto. That's it. Come on. That's copper. But could we sell copper? Is copper something we can sell? Yes. Okay. So we're going to start exporting copper when we are over 200. For extra cash, we're going to do that. That'll be good. Now, we've also got a pottery thing going on here. This is interesting. So they accept the clay. We could probably close a couple of these potters, maybe. Just to unlock some workers. Mind you, it's in the wrong place, isn't it? Can we sell pots? Yes, we can. Stop stockpiling. Export over. 100. Start exporting pots. And yeah, and we will reduce people working in the pots for the moment. Sell the pots, sell the pots, sell the pots. We should make sure that we can trade copper here, because I actually don't know what kind of route it would be, and trade pots here as well. We have 5 warships, but we might lose on foot. And I think we've run out of wood to get the last warship. Oh geez, oh geez. We're going down, we're going down. Import to maintain 100 wood. The palace was robbed. Now's not a good time for that. Oh no, we're going down. They'll be here in 1 month. Please get the gold in, please get the gold in. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it.